What is going on, Revolution? How are you tonight? Woo! I'm up here with my great friend, Christian. Everyone say hi, Christian.
I thought it was Walter.
You thought you were Walter?
That's what you said earlier.
Well, we have name tags on. We can't cheat tonight. See? Taylor, Christian, and we have name tags on.
That's why he did name tags for me, so I know it's Christian.
We have name tags on because it is groups kickoff.
Oh, that's
night.
right. Whoop, whoop.
Small groups are back tonight, and we are so excited for small groups. Now, we got a good game tonight first, though.
We're playing a game?
We're all playing a game.
I'm excited.
We're all playing a game. Now, here's the deal, though. For this game, we need people that are brave.
That's true. Bravery is definitely a big, important thing.
Bravery is needed for this game.
Is it that type of game?
That type of game.
Okay.
That type of game. We need people that are brave. We need people that...
Did he say don't smell? I think someone just said, and don't smell.
Well,
That's
this
not a requirement.
one, this kind of game, there's not too many things that aren't, like you can, this is not like a gross game, I'll say that.
Yeah.
Not a gross game, thankfully, or
Oh,
I would be out of here. So we need people who are brave. We need people that are good guessers, or good in their imagination.
And their senses are very good.
And senses are really good, and great senses. Yeah. So here's what the game is. This game is called Fear Box. Say Fear Box.
Oh.
So we have set up right here. It's not really a box, but we wanted to get the best angle for you. So here's the deal. Right here, we are going to place an object. We'll use the mic as an example. So we're going to call someone up, one of you, and you're going to have a blindfold that we're going to get in just a second, and we're going to place an object right here. You are then going to put your hands through the divider and try to guess what that object is.
It's a carrot. See, I'm not very good at that. I knew it was a mic.
You almost. It could almost be a carrot. It's a microphone. You're going to get a guess. If you get it right, we have a prize for you, a Starbucks gift card.
A high
if you
five.
get it wrong, a high five. Yeah, we got a Starbucks gift card. We're giving away the big stuff tonight. Giving away some good stuff tonight. If you get it wrong, I'm sorry.
I get the Starbucks gift card.
Christian gets your Starbucks gift card if you get it wrong. So there's some incentive to get it right here. So I think, are we ready for our first item? It's not a microphone.
I'll be honest, I'm not even the one doing it, and I'm slightly nervous because I know what some of these things are, and I wouldn't put my hands through there to touch it.
You wouldn't?
For a couple of them, no.
You wouldn't?
I mean, not for no.
There's some good ones. I'm not gonna lie. All right, so let's get our first contestant.
It's hard to see.
It's bright. It's so bright up here.
I'm getting so old now, I can't see.
Let's have. You know what? We'll start.
You pick. I feel bad picking.
Yeah, we'll start up front, and then I'll make my way back. How about Miranda? Miranda, come on up. Miranda, come on up here. And Roddy's got our blindfold.
Oh, yeah,
Give it up for Roddy. Give it up for Roddy, by the way.
Whoop.
Yeah. Good job, Roddy. What? We can make noise. Come on up, Miranda. Come on up.
Come on. So I can't. You're gonna have to make this into a tie thing, because.
Yeah. So Miranda, if you want to like blindfold, don't worry. This is a clean shirt. Don't worry. Don't fear. Okay.
You washed these today, right?
I did wash this last week.
Because you said we worked out in these last week, so you
I washed
wash
it a
them.
few weeks ago. So Miranda, if you want to put this on over your eyes, and then you can tie it like behind your head, you're good. And Christian's gonna bring out the first item. So Miranda's getting her blindfold on now.
Ow!
Oh, Christian, be careful back there. It's a jungle back there.
I'm trying.
Cheer Miranda on. Miranda's got this. Yeah, Miranda's got this. There we go. There, you got it.
Oh my God! Is she
there
blindfolded?
You go. Perfect. All right.
Is she ready?
All right, Christian, we're ready. Miranda's ready.
Did you do the cheat test to make sure she can't see? Yeah, that's the
see.
one.
She can't.
I'm serious.
See.
That's the one. And when they flinch, then you get to hit them.
She can't see. All right, here's our first item.
Just kidding. I could use that.
Is that legal? Yes, it is legal.
I'm a cop.
All right, so Miranda, you're gonna come up here. You're gonna come up here. Hold on. I'll guide you. I'll guide you. Here you go.
Better than that.
Here you go. Here you go. There you go. There you go. Okay. All right, Miranda.
It's not gonna. This one's not gonna bite you. I promise.
Be very
Put your hands
careful.
Down a little bit. Down a little bit. There you go.
Be careful. You're a little scared. What do you? You get one guess. What is it?
A wig.
Whoa.
Miranda, take your blindfold off.
I thought she was gonna get it wrong. I gotta get her.
It is a beautiful
Can I have a gift
blonde
card, please?
wig.
Look,
Great
there's Anna back
job.
here helping
Great job.
me.
Get up for Miranda. Get up for Miranda. Great job. Christian's gonna get your prize. We'll have Starbucks
I'm coming
gift
with it.
card
I
for
promise.
You. We'll Starbucks gift card for you. Christian,
Taylor,
do you want this for you?
I said I was gonna use it.
Yeah, I need this too. Miranda, here's your prize.
I'm not kidding. Give me the
There
wig.
you go. Yeah, Christian will use
I'm joking. Bosley's too expensive.
it. Make some noise for Miranda again. Miranda, great job. And that's pretty good. There we go. Wow, you look. It's too small. It's too small. You got this.
There we go.
There we go. That is, yeah.
I like it.
You're rocking.
I'm gonna wear it to work next week.
You're rocking
Like,
that.
what's up, Sarge?
All right, let me.
sorry.
Like David Bowie. All right, let's pick one more. Let's pick someone else. Let's see. Ooh. Is that
I really can't see.
Is that Aiden back there, standing so nicely? Aiden, come on up. Aiden, make some noise for Aiden.
I'm gonna go in the
coming up
danger
here.
zone.
Yeah, coming up here, Aiden. Yeah. All right. I think Aiden.
Whoa, easy killer.
Aiden's a pretty good guesser. I think. Aiden, come on up here. Tie your blindfold around your eyes. Here you go.
Oh,
Sure.
jeez.
Christian, are you okay back there?
I'll be right in.
You lost your shoe. You can get your shoe later. Come on back here.
Gosh.
Come on back here.
Tell me when they're ready. This one's fighting me.
I don't think I have anything living back there, so I don't
Well,
know.
then I think
what
I'm touching the wrong table. Oh.
All right,
Oh.
Aiden's ready to go. He's got his blindfold on. Christian, you can bring it out. There is 0% chance he's getting this.
If he gets this, I'm gonna go get another gift card.
So impressed.
I'm already just gonna.
All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, hold on. Get your. Be careful. All right, get your other hand in there too. Get your other hand right there. There you go. All right. What? Hold on. What?
A bowling pin.
He totally cheated.
Wait,
He
time out.
Totally cheated.
Time out.
Why didn't you say game controller or something? Oh, you didn't. Can I do it real quick? Lift your head up. Can you see me? Oh, he really
He can't see.
Okay.
He can't see. Give it up for Aiden. That was
Let me
impressive.
get your gift card. Man.
What would have made you thought
There's
that we
hand-
had a
hand-
bowling pin?
Did you see that? A hand just handed me. What else do you have back there? That's freaking me out.
You saw our bowling pins. All right,
Hey,
give it up for
listen.
Aiden. Aiden, there's your Starbucks
So
gift card.
your extra gift, if you want to, you can take me to Starbucks too, okay?
Aiden, do you want this bowling pin? Yes. It's yours. There you go.
What,
There you
you're
go. He
giving
wants
him
the bowling
a-
pin.
oh, dear Lord.
There you go. Just giving stuff away. All right, here we go. We need another person.
Is this what women go through to get the hair out of their eyes? Dude.
Let's
Hair is not worth it then.
Let's get Brandon. Let's get Brandon up here.
How can you tell who they are with the mask on? I can't.
It's tough.
It's
I gotta,
like the Stepford Wives.
I gotta,
out there.
I gotta
tell.
study for a little bit, make
I
sure
can't
that's the right set of eyes
Oh,
I'm looking at.
Oh, I got a good one for him. Oh,
All right,
yeah.
Brandon, here you go.
Oh yeah.
Put your blindfold on. Don't want to trip. We don't make this safe.
Hang on, this one's being a little bit difficult.
That one's being difficult.
It's a bit larger
Be careful back there.
and messy.
All right, get your blindfold on, Brandon.
Ew.
Was that a lighter that
Oh.
clicked? I don't know. Christian-
Give me a sec. Ah.
Christian, are you okay back there?
No, but I will be.
All right, Brandon's got his blindfold on.
Hang on, I'm coming. Oh.
That sounded bad, whatever
I
that
don't know
was.
if it's the wig or if I'm just. I don't know.
All right, Christian's got our next one.
Brandon, this one I picked out just for you, buddy. That's all I'm gonna say.
Christian's got our next one. This one's just delightful.
Hey, honestly, you need to be very careful with your hands when you put it through.
Yeah, you don't.
I've known you since you were 5. Would I lie to you?
Okay, you wanna.
You may want to pull
all
your
right, hold on.
sleeves up too.
Yeah,
Seriously,
yeah,
pull
yeah,
your sleeves
yeah.
up.
Yeah, you're not gonna be able
not
to
gonna
feel
lie
it
to you.
that way.
Would I
You're not gonna be
ever,
able to
would
feel
I
it that
ever lead
way.
you astray? No, I would not.
All right, here you go. Get in there.
Wait, need help with your hands?
Oh yeah, you got it. You found it. You found it. Yeah, get in there. Be careful though. Don't go.
Go
Don't go
slowly down.
too.
Oh, okay.
Don't go too.
Okay, don't pick it up.
Are you feel it? Yeah, get in there. Like
Push
feel it a
into
little bit.
Feel it. Push in. Feel.
Feel it a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, ew. You're not supposed to do that to it. You're killing him.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think.
Okay, you're not supposed to make that much of a mess.
What do you think it is?
Take a guess.
What do you think?
Is it a pie?
No, well, you're
How
No.
mean should we be?
not necessarily. Try again.
You
You're
can
close.
you can take your blind. Yeah, you can. If it's not a pie, what is it?
I don't know.
Think. What is similar to a pie?
What's
but
like the
is spelled
distant?
different?
What's like the
A
distant?
cake?
There you go.
there you go.
Yeah,
Here's your
yeah,
gift
yeah.
card.
Good job.
Hey, I'm not touching that right now.
What's the distant cousin of a pie? It's a cake.
Hey,
Yeah,
Brandon.
great
do you wanna-
job.
Hey, do you want to eat this with me now that your hands have been all in it?
Great job.
We'll share it
Let's,
together after small groups. How's that? Take a piece.
Yeah, there you go.
You
Yeah,
tore it up,
yeah.
might
Let's
as well.
we'll just move this over right there. That's gross.
Oh, it's falling
gosh.
apart.
It's all broken
I
apart.
thought it was frozen. He's trying to push him like, is it frozen? I'm like, come on.
Ew. All right, let's see. We got two more
Brandon,
rounds,
wait,
right?
Brandon.
2 more rounds.
Brandon.
Oh, the gift card. Yeah, the gift card. Brandon, don't
I'll
forget your
keep
gift
it,
card.
Brandon, if you want. I'll keep it.
Don't forget your gift card. Let's see. We need a couple more.
Have you had a blonde give you a Starbucks gift? Oh, that's disgusting. Here
Is
you go.
that
Enjoy.
Natalie back
He
there?
looks like the kid from Matilda.
Natalie, come on up. Come on up, Natalie. Let's make some noise for Natalie. Here we go. Wait, where'd the blindfold go? Oh, there it is. There it is. Not covered in chocolate or anything. Here you go.
Hey, give me a minute. This one actually literally is fighting me, so can you give me like an extra 30 seconds?
Give you. Oh,
Like,
okay.
is this person actually brave? Because I wouldn't want to touch this one.
No. We got 2 more rounds. We got this
I
one.
know, but I'm saying this one's like, tell them to get ready.
Okay. All right. We got time. We got all the time in the world. I have school tomorrow. All right, Natalie, are you ready? You ready? All right, Christian, we're ready if that was enough time. I really forget what this one is.
You really shouldn't let me go back there by myself.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, show this to the crowd really good. Like, this is... Yeah, just, you know... I mean,
So cute.
It's fine.
It's cuddly.
it's fine.
It's not really cuddly.
Now, you will... Natalie, let me preface. You will feel sprinkles and cake, but that's leftover cake from
Yeah,
Brandon.
that's
so
not
don't...
part of it.
Like, we didn't put the cake back down there. All right, here
you
we
know
go.
where the holes are?
All
Do you
right,
know?
we'll guide your hands in. We'll guide your hands in.
Ready?
There you go. All right. Be very careful.
Wait, hold it. Don't move your hand. It's moving towards you. I'm not. You're close to it. Reach towards.
It's right there. I
Go
promise
3
something's
degrees
there.
to your left. Down. It's like the claw machine. Other hand. Other hand. Okay. No, your hand was in the right spot the last time. Okay.
You're going right around it.
Wait. Go 2.5
We'll turn it.
degrees
We'll turn
to
it.
the
There you go.
left.
There you go.
Now go down with your hand. Go down. Oh, yeah.
We should have put nothing there and really messed with
Okay,
people.
but now you've ruined it, because what if we do that next? It's something you eat in other countries, maybe. Not really. Food? Wait a second.
What? Well, no, duh. If you said
No, I was joking.
You really don't need
you
it.
Really don't
Feel
need
around.
that.
Feel around. You get another guess. Like 5 more seconds. 5,
You really don't need it, I
4,
promise.
3.
it's not fair. A toy. A toy.
I mean, of what?
Technically, that's right. But
Unicorn.
unicorn.
I could see. Listen though, I could
I can
see.
understand that, Pegasus.
I
horse,
could see
get
the
it.
unicorn. You take your blindfold off.
Take a look at what it is. Look at that.
It was a toy. It was a scorpion.
But
Scorpion.
I like
But
the unicorn answer. Yeah, I like the unicorn
I think that's
answer
still
better.
worth a gift card
I'm getting
because
her a
that's
gift card 'cause
that's close
unicorn's
enough.
awesome.
Make some noise for Natalie.
get you a gift
That
card.
was good. The unicorn, I could totally see it because of the tail. I hear you. All right, we'll get your gift card. Christian, you want to grab the gift card?
For the second time, I lost my hair.
Don't lose your hair. All right, let's see. We got one more round. Natalie, great job.
There you
You can
go.
grab your gift card.
There you go.
It's bright in here.
Okay, so I'm a little nervous.
Let's
Okay.
Let's do
Do
Taylor.
I need my wig or should I just go? Oh, dear
do
Lord.
Taylor, 'cause I love your name.
Oh, gosh. Okay,
'Kay.
they won't let me see this. They said I have to be out here. I'm a little nervous now.
Did you see what's back there?
No, he won't let me. He told me to go out here.
Oh, he didn't let you.
All I
Okay,
saw was a big
yeah.
box.
Taylor, get your blindfold on.
All I saw was a big box.
You can leave your glasses right here.
Okay, I'm a little nervous for you because even I don't know what this one is.
Yeah, Christian doesn't know what this one is on purpose. We left it that way.
I don't like being left in the dark. And now I'm hairless again. Did someone say?
All right, Taylor, you can move. Yeah, you can move. You know, right there. All right. So Ryan, our amazing friend Ryan, is going to bring this one out. So Ryan, can you bring out our object? Are you ready? Back there. Ryan's ready. Okay. I'm ready. Where are you, Ryan?
I guess.
There's Ryan. All right, come out here, Ryan.
Now I see why you didn't let me see it. Because I would not be touching that.
Show the crowd. Show the crowd. Alex, show Alex.
If that comes near me, be careful.
All right.
Yeah, that might eat those. Don't look at me. I'm not talking to you, little buddy. Hey, really be careful.
All right, go ahead, Taylor. Don't.
It's looking at the whole. It's already looking at it.
I'm more scared than you.
I wouldn't put my hands through there.
Nothing at all. Just.
It is. Did you feed this thing? Oh, yeah, it's looking up at you. I would not. Oh,
Go slow.
I'd be very slow because it's looking up at you. It's moving towards you. I wouldn't. Okay. Yeah. I don't.
You
yeah,
you keep going. You're good.
be careful with. Hey,
It's all good.
Don't
Yeah, it's
move
safe.
your left
It's
hand
safe.
too much. You're close to its
It's
mouth.
safe.
Don't touch your left hand when it's close to its mouth. I said it was looking at your
Might
hand.
be. I don't know.
It wants to take a bite of something.
It
if
might
it runs
be.
this way, I'm moving.
Oh my God, is this a lizard?
I don't know what
Warmer.
This thing is. It keeps watching your left hand, so be careful.
Not an alligator. That'd be impressive.
Oh!
I think you killed Christian. I think you killed Christian.
I'm done.
All right, Taylor,
I have to pee.
what's your guess?
Is it alive?
It's alive.
It is alive.
I said it was looking at you.
It is alive.
Put
What's
your
your
hands back
guess?
through.
If you want to take one more feel, you can.
No, don't do it. Just put your hands in one more time.
No!
It won't bite you, I don't think. Do they bite? Like if I touch it,
Is it some sort
Don't
of
look at me.
reptile?
It is some sort of reptile.
you better put your hands so
Do you
it's
think?
moving.
Go ahead.
Is it like a pet?
It
type of
is a pet. Yeah.
Like a Komodo dragon, like a bearded dragon-looking chameleon?
Whoa, nice. bearded
You
dragon.
take off your blindfold, Ryan. You want to hold up
Take
our
a look
friend?
at the little guy. He's on the other side.
Taylor, say hi to your friend.
You want to take? That's your prize. You can take him home. See, he's cute, right?
Do you want to touch him?
When you jumped, that made me laugh so hard.
Let's make some noise for Taylor. Great job. Great job. See?
That was so good when you jumped.
And say hi. What's our friend's name? Marv? Marvin. Everyone say hi, Marvin.
Marvin.
It's Lily's. Lily owns Marvin. So if you want more information about Marvin, talk to Lily. Lily knows all about Marvin. Taylor,
Thank you, Lily.
great job. Great job. We have a gift card for you somewhere.
Marvin can have some cake.
I don't know where it ended up, but
We can give him some cake to Marvin.
wow. Give some cake to Marvin.
I'm not going to throw it with my luck.
Wow.
I'll hit someone in the face.
Wow. I tell you what, when Taylor jumped,
I'm so glad. Had I had to go to the bathroom, I would have wet myself.
my soul came out of my body
That
for
was
2
funny.
seconds
No,
in that moment.
She jumped and it made me jump and I lost it.
Oh my goodness. Let's make some noise for all of our contestants, actually. Make some noise for all of our contestants, yeah.
I'm
Here's
sweating.
Taylor's gift card. We got Taylor's gift card right here. Tara, there you go. There's your gift card. Christian just kept it, yeah. We got your gift card. Christian's got it somewhere.
Oh, I thought you were giving it to me for jumping. Sorry.
No, unfortunately, no.
We handed it to me.
Well, we got two announcements real quick, and then we got some worship. We got a fun night coming. If you don't follow us already,
You better.
follow us on social media, on Instagram,
Facebook.
Facebook, and
TikTok.
TikTok, and
I don't know anymore
you sounded so scared on that TikTok.
because I didn't know if that was called
That was
social
it.
media. or
And
not.
YouTube. Follow us on all of our social media platforms. We got tons of fun stuff. Follow us on all of
I
them.
follow you.
It's gonna be good. You follow me. You do follow us.
But I don't follow. I follow you.
That's weird. Then also tonight, I want to invite our worship team up. And last announcement, we've got groups kickoff night as a reminder, which
I'm
means
excited. I'm so
excited
excited
too.
about that.
Which means at 8 o'clock, we're not done with the night. We're
No,
just
not this
getting
time.
started. We have groups from 8 to 8:30 tonight. We cannot wait, and we've got a fun night planned. We got a great lesson coming
I'm
up
so
with
psyched.
some students too. We're gonna have some students sharing tonight.
Oh, really?
Which we're super excited
I'm
about.
excited.
And we got some worship. So we got a quick video. As soon as this video is over, I need you to stand to your feet and make some noise for our worship team. And we're going to worship tonight. Watch this. All right. So, real quick, before we go into the third song, here's what I want you to do. I want you to take a deep breath in with me. Breathe in, and then breathe out. And do that one more time. Breathe in, and breathe out. So I don't know about you, but it seems like the past few Wednesdays when I've gotten to like this point of the night or this point of the week, that I'm just like, my mind is going in 1,000 different directions. I've got 5 million things I'm thinking about. I've got another million things that I'm worried about. I've got just stuff's going everywhere. And here's what I've found, that in the midst of my like worried and anxiousness and thinking about everything, I lose focus on what's really most important. Even during worship, like even during this time, I lose focus on what's really most important, and that's focusing on this time on God. So here's what I want to invite you to do as we sing this next song. As you breathe in and breathe out, I want you to just try to block some of the other stuff that's going on out of your mind. All the stuff going on at home, all the stuff going on at school, all the stuff going on in your friend group, all the stuff going on with your significant other, whatever it might be. Just try to put all that to the side and just for a few minutes, focus on what's most important right now. And that's your relationship with God, that God is here in this place. If you're watching now or later, God's where you are too. And to just take a moment and just either sing these words or let them be sung over you and just focus in these moments on what's most important. So let's continue to worship together.
Call me out upon the waters, the great unknown, where feet may fail. And there I find you in the mystery, in oceans deep, my faith will stand. And I will call upon your name and keep my eyes above the waves. When oceans rise, my soul will rest in your embrace, for I am yours and you are mine. My soul will rest in your embrace, for I am yours, and you are mine.
Well, what's going on? Can we make some noise for our worship team one more time? Yeah. So you might be like, what is going on? Why are the people up here? Why are you all wearing masks? Here's the deal. So we want to do something a little different tonight called Real Talk. Say Real Talk. That was weak. Say Real Talk. There you go. So instead of me talking on and on and on and on and on and on about different stuff and just me up here, we figured I would bring some friends up here to share with me and talk a little bit about something tonight. And tonight we're going to talk about the theme of the power of words and the power of our words. And so before we dive into anything, I figure, why don't we have our friends introduce themselves? So let's start right here, and then we'll make our way down the line. So go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself, your name, school, grade, and then when they're done making their intro, you need to give them a huge shout out from the crowd, okay? Can we do that? Sounds good. So go ahead, let's start it off.
All right, my name is Kenyon. I go to North Fort Myers High School. I'm 16, and I don't have a favorite candy, but I do like apples.
Ooh, okay, no favorite candy. All right. Yeah, I gave them all a question ahead of time. I said, what's your favorite candy? Because in the Halloween, trick-or-treating time, it can be tough to narrow down your favorite candy. So that's good.
Hello, my name's Mia. I go to Challenger Middle School, and I'm 13. And my favorite candy is the Hershey's Cookies and Cream Bar.
Ooh, that's a good choice. All right, good choice. And last but not least,
I'm Ollie. I go to Cape Coral High School. I'm 17, and my favorite candy has to be Reese's.
Reese's. I think Reese's, that's like the most popular one, it feels like, right? Yeah, that's a good choice. So I'm gonna say something to start us off. And it seems simple, like it seems on the surface like pretty obvious, but I think it's true. It's that our words have power, right? I think we'd all agree with that, wouldn't we? That our words have power. And when something has power, it can be used as either a positive influence or as a negative influence. So if you have power over something, you have influence. Influence comes with it. And when our words have power, and we're talking not just like, so some of you I can already tell are like your gears are spinning. We're not just talking like our spoken words. We're talking like our written and like posted words too, okay? Like hello. We're not just talking about like what's said in person. We're talking about online as well. And all the ways that we can use our words, whether it's spoken out loud or typed, they have power. And we can either use that power and that influence in a positive way or in a negative way. And I just, maybe it's from my seat, and I don't know if you all feel this way too, but I feel like in our world today, there's so much negative influence happening with our words. Like I feel like even just this week, I was making a list, getting ready for this lesson, of like stuff that I encountered this week going on. And I wrote down trashing a specific political candidate, ruining the reputation of people who voted for a specific candidate, gossip or hateful speech behind someone's back, sometimes literally of another person in the same room, family members yelling or having screaming matches with one another, really negative sarcasm or negative tone. And these are all examples that I either witnessed in my own life or I heard about in like lives of people around me just this past week of how words were used in a negative way. So I want to ask you all, what's been your experience or what have you seen the effect of negative words do to someone? This can be like negative words in your own life this can be like the life of someone else that you've seen words tear someone down. I just want to ask you all, where have you seen, especially recently in our world, of negative words tearing people down and the negative effect of the power of words? So I don't know if maybe we'll go the opposite way. So Ollie, maybe if you want to start, we'll work our way back this way. But
So I think, like even in in 5th grade, when you start like transitioning to middle school, in middle school, for girls, it seems like there's a competition. I don't know if it's like to be who's prettiest or be most popular, but there seems to be a competition, and they use negative words to tear each other down, and that just affects for like the rest of your life, because in high school it's the same way, in college it's the same way, and that's really unfortunate.
wow. So yeah, so you're even saying like you even noticed that huge, in that transition from sort of elementary to middle school, you didn't even notice that like it really ramps up, and it just keeps going. It's like a never-ending thing. Wow. Yeah, that's huge. That's huge. Mia, what about you? Where have you seen the negative effect of the power of words?
A lot of time on social media, people will tear each other down a lot, and
Yeah.
that can have a really big negative impact on someone, whether it be their self-esteem or they just are just down for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's almost like on social media, it's like sometimes we forget that there's a human on the other side of the profile. Like we just shout things out into the universe, but we forget that there's like a soul attached to that, like another human with a set of emotions attached to that. Yeah, that's really true.
So one example I can think of is all throughout middle school, we'll just name him John. So John, he was very shy, and he actually did not talk like at all. And kids were not very nice to him. You think they would be nice, but they weren't. So these kids were mean to John, but I just feel like if somebody would have uplifted him, he would have been more open and stuff.
Sure. So you could see from your seat the effects of those negative words on John, and you could even see how that was wearing on him. And I love that you said, like, you know, if someone would have, like, what difference could it have made if someone would have spoken up or uplifted him or reached out? Yeah. And I think I was thinking about this as we were preparing for this. I think it's so ironic because all of us, and we didn't necessarily say this in our examples, but all of us would say that we have felt the effects of hurtful words being said to us, like us being torn down by words. I mean, whether it was intentional or unintentional, I mean, we've all felt that. Not only us up here, but everyone in this room, everyone watching, we've all felt that. But at the same time, all of us, we would also admit that none of us are perfect, and that we've all used our words to tear others down, to not uplift them, but to tear others down. And I was thinking about this, how it's almost like this vicious cycle. Because I'm like, well, why is it that all of us, we felt the pain of words. We felt that pain and how much it stinks to be torn down and to have like words be used negatively against us. But yet at the same time, we still keep doing it. And why is that? And I think it is a cycle. Have y'all ever heard the phrase, have y'all ever heard the phrase too, hurt people hurt people? And it's so cliche, but I think there is an element of truth to that. I think that, we've experienced pain from words, and someone said something to us that's torn us down and has been negative. And then our reaction to that, our one way of coping with that, whether we realize it or not, is to do that very same thing to other people. And I've just been so fascinated by this and thinking about this. Because really, as Christ followers, and some of us who come here, we might just be checking church out, but those of us especially who have said yes to Jesus and say, like, we want to live a life that represents who God is, when we use our words in a negative way, it's the exact opposite of representation of who God is. I mean, if anything, it shows people that Christians are not loving and united, but that they're mean-spirited and divided when we do this. And so I think there's a lot that ride on our words. Our words do have power. And I was thinking about this, how it starts with us. It starts with each of us stepping out and saying that we are going to make a difference, that we are going to be a countercultural example, like Mia said, of there's so much on social media, there's so many people that are tearing each other down. Like, we're going to be a countercultural example of what that looks like. And so I want us to look at a few verses from a book of Proverbs. Everyone say Proverbs. Yeah, Proverbs. It's this book all about wisdom. like basically like how to live a wise life, like how to be smart with your life. So we're going to look at a few verses from there. I call it like life's strategy guide from God. Like that's the best way I can put it, where it gives you some advice on life. So we're going to look at a few verses from there. And I figured if you all can you see the back screen there? Can you see the back screen? If hopefully your eyes aren't as bad as mine are. But if you can't read it, let me know. But I figured we could take turns and you all could read verses from. Oh, look at our tech team. Made it awesome. Made it a little bit bigger. So I figured you all could read a verse, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about it, and then we move on, and the next person can read a verse. And as you're reading these, as you're listening, I want you to you all appear to be thinking of what is God telling you through these verses when it comes to your words. Okay. So Kenyon, you want to start us off? This one has multiple slides, so don't get and it'll be on the screen too for people at home so they're watching.
A gentle answer deflects anger, but harsh words make tempers flare. The tongue of the wise makes knowledge appealing, but the mouth of a fool belches out foolishness. The Lord is waiting everywhere, keeping his eye on both the evil and the good. Gentle words are a tree of life. A deceitful tongue crushes the spirit.
Yeah, good job, Kenyon. So these verses, they're talking about this difference, right? This difference between words of life and a deceitful tongue. And it talks about how words of life uplift and a deceitful tongue crushes. And it's talking about the way we respond here. So there's a word for the way that we, like the way that we use our words, and that's our tone. Say the word tone. Yeah, tone. We're going to come back to these words in a second. But this verse is talking about how our tone matters. It matters to who we talk to, and it matters to God. So, Mia, do you want to read our next one? This is from Proverbs 15:22. So it's a little bit after the verse we just read.
Everyone enjoys a fitting reply. It is wonderful to say the right thing at the right time.
Awesome. So this verse isn't talking about our tone, but this verse is talking about something else. It's talking about time. Did you notice this? How it says that there's saying the right thing at the right time. Now let me just use some reverse logic here, right? If there's a right way to say something at the right time, that means there's the wrong time as well to say something, isn't there? Like if there's a right time, that means automatically there's a wrong time. And I was thinking about this the other day of how there's a wrong time to say the right thing. Think about that for a second, y'all. There's a wrong time to say the right thing. Meaning, even if you're right in what you're saying, there is a wrong time to say it. I'll give you an example, okay? So Tara Foley and I. Tara Foley was here last week. He was actually our guitar player, which he loves. He never plays guitar. It cracks me up. So he was our guitar player. We have this agreement where if Taylor's doing other stuff for church and he wants to talk to me about something really important, like something that might stress me out a little bit or is a bigger deal, he will always ask me if it's a Wednesday. He'll always go, hey, I need to talk to you about something. And he'll just kind of say what it's about. And he goes, is this the right time to talk to you or do I need to catch you tomorrow morning? And the reason he does that is because he knows that could be the wrong time to lay something huge on me at 6:28 p.m. on a Wednesday when I'm getting ready to go hang out with you all, right? And so there is a wrong time to say even the right thing. So that's super important. So do you want to read this last verse for us? We talked about tone, we talked about time, but we're going to look at one more verse that talks about something else.
Wise words satisfy like a good meal. The right words bring satisfaction. The tongue can bring death or life. Those who love to talk will reap the consequences.
Yeah, so this verse talks about the actual words that we're using. Like this is talking about literally what it is that we're saying. And notice it says the right words bring satisfaction. As in specifically the right words that we're using bring satisfaction. And so this isn't necessarily tone or time, but this is tenor, if you will. Like the words, the actual words that we are using. And so I want to ask you all, before we dive in, before we close this out tonight, what do you see or hear God saying to you about the power of your words and words you use when you look at these verses and when you think about this idea of tone and time and tenor? So we'll start with Kenyon. What do you even see reading through these? What do you feel like God is saying to you, or a lesson that God's trying to teach you when it comes to your words?
So I think when we use kind words and the right tone, I think that brings glory to God, which is honoring him, and therefore people are seeing what God can do through people.
Yeah.
And they can bring people to church and to Christ.
Yeah.
And therefore making more Christ followers. And
Yeah. That's awesome. So I love what you said, because it's bigger than just you. That not only when we use the right words, like it can honor God as well. That's awesome. Mia, what about you? When you read these verses, what is it that you sort of?
Kind of the same thing, but like if you say things at the right time and in the right way, they have a really positive impact on someone rather than a negative one.
Yeah.
And that can bring someone closer to the Lord instead
Yeah.
of farther.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, then instead of pushing them away, further away from church, further away from God, it can bring them closer. That's good. Ollie, what about you?
Could you bring up the first verse? I think it was the second slide.
Was that it?
Yeah. A deceitful tongue crushes the spirit. I think God's trying to make us realize also to take the other person under consideration, that what your words, like the words that you are using, could crush their spirit, and that's the negative way to come about it. You want to come about it in a way that like no one gets hurt, but maybe you need them to understand something, but you need to do it in the right way.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Sort of putting yourself in the other person's shoes. Yeah, of how that could affect them. That's really good. That's really good. So to summarize all this stuff, we're going to say it in one statement. So here, if you don't hear anything else tonight, hear this, okay? That my words please God, sort of what Kenny was talking about, and honor others when they are spoken in the right way, with the right words, and at the right time. So if we had to mash this all together, this is what we're talking about tonight, that my words please God and honor others. So it's about God and honoring others in our relationship that we're in relationship with. When our words are spoken in the right way, with the right words, and at the right time. And check this out. You know, those three bullet points, in the right way, that's our tone, right? That we're saying we have a good tone, a positive tone. With the right words, that's our tenor, what we're saying. And then at the right time, that's obviously timing. And not only does this honor others in our relationship, but it honors God, because as Kenyon and even as Mia said too, it helps bring people closer. It helps point people towards who God is, and that God is a loving God and not a divided and mean-spirited God. And so here's what I believe, sort of as we're closing this up. I believe that we can talk all we want about words, and chances are that when we talk about stuff like this, because I was in middle school a little while ago, but it wasn't forever ago. Okay, I was in high school a little while ago, but it wasn't forever ago. You know, chances are when I would hear lessons like this, I'd honestly go, yeah, that's good stuff. I wish that this person would really be listening tonight, right? Like man, it's too bad so and so's not here. They could really use this. But here's what I want to tell you. I want to challenge you, don't do that tonight. And instead, go, what can I take away from this? And what can I do to really check on my words and to see that I'm using words that do honor God and honor the relationships that I'm in? Because I truly believe that this generation can be a defining generation to change the way that we talk about other people, to change the way that we talk about one another. That you all can be a generation that speaks positively instead of negatively. That doesn't bring change through negativity or anything, but that brings change through positivity. And that uses words in a powerful way, in an honest way, but in a way that doesn't tear others down, in a way that builds others up. But for that to happen, it has to start with each one of us. And we have to take accountability for that. So I have one more question for you all. Sort of in that same line. And I want you to just dream a little bit, okay? This is like your dreaming portion. Of how might our world look different? How might our world be better if we used our words to build one another up and honor God? Like, how could you see our world changing? How could you see our world, whether it's our classrooms, our teams, our neighborhoods, our homes, wherever? How might our world be better if we used our words to build others up and honor God? We'll start with Ollie, and then we'll make our way this way.
I think that there would be definitely a change of mental health, because some people don't understand that when just because someone might be different or look different or act different, and they use negative words to talk them down or talk about them behind their backs or whatever. I'm sorry, it's like totally lost my train of thought.
You're good.
Come back to me.
I'll
I
come back
just
to you.
totally
It's all good.
went over my head.
It's all good. No, I love what you were saying though, of how much of, and hear me. We know that there's a lot that there's so much more than just words that go into mental health. So we're not saying that this is 100% what it is, but think how much the possibility of even the state of our mental health could be better, could be just even improved by that much if we weren't just constantly tearing each other down with our words. So it was good.
Yeah. And I think that also that if you lift someone else up and they have a better day, they would be more willing to lift someone else up
Yeah.
during their day.
Sure. That they could almost be passed on. It could
Yeah,
almost
it's
become
like a
it could
chain
almost become
reaction.
handed off. That's awesome. Mia, what about you?
I think there would be a lot more positivity, and people would be a lot kinder to other people, and people would be able to work together a lot better if everyone was using their words in a good way instead
Yeah.
of tearing other people down and saying like, "Oh no, that's a terrible idea. We can never do that."
Yeah, think about how much more united everyone would be. Yeah, that's good.
So what I think is that when you use kind words towards other people, it inspires them, and it inspires them to make better a version of themselves. And in return, that makes the world a better place.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I love that. That sort of like in the same idea of it starting with you, of like if we can just inspire other people, inspire individuals, inspire like your friends close to you to be better and to just pass that on. I mean, think how much better our world will be. That's awesome. Can we make some noise for Ollie and Mia and Kenya for sharing tonight? Yeah. Good job, y'all. Yeah. So I got real quick one more thing, and then I'm gonna pray. I'll invite our worship team up. Worship team, you can make your way up here now. But sort of I think there's three ways that I want to challenge you all to respond tonight. And you're going to talk about this a little more in small groups, but there's three ways I want to challenge you to respond. The first one is to evaluate your words. That's the first one. Just take an honest sort of internal inventory and go, how do I do with this? Or are my words tearing others down, or are my words building others up? And how often am I doing each of those? Am I more consistent in tearing others down, or am I more consistent in building others up? Just have an honest evaluation. And the second thing is to own your words. To in those moments where you realize that, yeah, I've actually not been very positive with my words, and I've been tearing others down. And especially, maybe you can even think of like a few instances or a few relationships that you have played a part in, that your words have torn it down. Own it. Be honest about it. And maybe owning your words, maybe that needs to follow up with an apology or some sort of resolution. And the third thing is to surrender my words. To surrender your words. And that goes with, maybe you need to surrender and you need to say, listen, I'm sorry for saying that to you. I'm sorry for speaking like that to you. But also it's surrendering, I think, our words to God. Because, when we believe that God is the Lord over our life, the ruler over our life, that includes everything. It doesn't just include like the things we want to give him. It includes everything. That God is the Lord even over our words. So that's my challenge for y'all tonight. And you're going to talk about this more in small groups, but to evaluate your words, own your words, and surrender them to God. So would you all pray with me? And then we'll sing one more song and go to small group. God, thank you. Thank you that you've given our words power. God, that through our words, through the things that we say, God, that we can, thanks to your power, that we can inspire others, that we can motivate others, that we can help bring others toward you. And God, we're sorry in those ways that we've dropped the ball and we've used that power in a negative way. God, for some of us tonight, we need to turn back our words and look towards you. God, for those of us tonight, I ask that you would help us to be honest and evaluate where it is that we can improve. God, that you would give us the humility to own our words, where we've crushed someone's spirit, where we've not lifted them up, God, that you would help us to be honest about that and own that. And God, we most importantly surrender our words to you tonight. And we ask for you to be not only Lord of our life, but Lord of our words as well. God, help us with this. It's in your name we pray. Amen. So we're going to sing one more worship song. There's some places to pray up here at our altar if you'd like to come up front and pray. You can also make your seat a place of prayer. Let's stand. Let's sing one more song, and then we'll head to small groups, okay?
I've carried a burden far too long on my own. I wasn't created to bear it alone. I hear your invitation to let it all go. I see it now, I'm laying it down. I know that I need you. Run to the Father, fall into grace. I'm done with the hiding, no reason to wait. My heart needs a surgeon, my soul
Can we thank God for our worship team tonight? So in your small groups, you're going to talk more about the power of your words, how you can evaluate, own them, and surrender them. So let's say bye online real quick. Say bye online. Bye online. We love you. We'll see you later. So real quick, listen carefully. I'm going to your leader, and then when I say that, head to the back and find them and head to your destination. So we'll start with our gentlemen. Middle